Hi everyone, and welcome to this third short video introducing primitive data types in Java. I was messing around with my Eclipse the other day and I just typed this line of code. Let's just make sure I get my syntax right. I typed in this line of code. Let's have a think about this. System.out.println 3 greater than 5. Well, it's not in quotation marks, so it's not text. Okay? So that's the one thing that we need to realize. It looks like Java is going to have to evaluate this expression, similar in the way that it does to other kinds of expressions. For example, system.out.println 6 plus 8. Well, if I run that, hopefully we'll see 14. Brilliant. But what about this? 3 greater than 5. Well, let's run it, see what happens. Ooh, false. 3 is greater than 5. Yeah, it's false, isn't it? What about 3 is greater than or equal to 5? Yeah, that's false. 3 is greater than or equal to 5. Nope, that's false. What about 3 is less than 5? Ah, okay, that's true. What about 3 is less than or equal to 5? Yeah, that's still true. 3 is less than or equal to 5. Yep, that's true. What about 3 is the same as 5? Notice that when we want to compare two numbers in Java, we use a double equals sign. This kind of means is the same as. 3 is the same as 5. Notice that that's different from a single equals, which means we are assigning 5 to 3, which is a bit weird. A single equals means I'm assigning data. Double equals means I'm comparing the data. So 3 is the same as 5. False. Okay, the last one. 3 is not the same as 5. So exclamation mark equals not the same. Hopefully that will be true. Brilliant. Okay. So these expressions are called boolean expressions. And we're just going to have a quick look at some boolean expressions in this video. So let's start by initializing some variables. I'm just going to set up a little integer variable called myAge, and I'm just going to give it the value 43. And I'm going to set up another one called yourAge, and I'm going to assign that a value of 28. Now, let's do system.out.print myAge is greater than yourAge. And hopefully we'll get a false out of that. Oh, myAge, myAge is 43, so 43 is greater than 28. Okay, that's true. Brilliant. I tell you what, why don't we store the result of this boolean expression? Okay? We can do that using the boolean data type when we set up the variable. So boolean, let's label it result, is going to be assigned the evaluation of this expression. So there's a boolean expression, and we're assigning the result of that into a boolean type variable, which I've labeled result. And let's just print out what this variable is storing so we can see what's going on. True. Okay, so this stores true. This evaluates to true, and true is now being stored in this variable. Okay? Another way to use boolean expressions is, just going to comment out that line of code for a minute, we'll get back to that later. Boolean John is single. So I've set up a little boolean data type, a boolean type variable, and I'm now going to assign a value to that variable. It's true. I know you don't believe me, but it's true. But some good news, guys. Newsflash, system.out.println. John is now dimming. So something has changed in our computer program, a situation has changed, and when situations change in computer programs, it often means that values stored in variables have to change too. And in this computer program, the value stored in the variable John is single has to change. So John is single is now false. Okay? Note that I don't have to tell Java that John is single is Boolean again. I've already done that. Okay? This is part of initializing a variable. Okay? I've done it there, so I don't need to do it again when I'm changing the data that's being stored in the variable. Okay? You'll get used to that as you grow in experience as a computer programmer. So there's a very quick introduction to the Boolean data type. You will become very familiar with this because Boolean expressions are all over computer programs. And I'll just give you, just very quickly before we close, review some of those Boolean expressions. Greater than, less than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, the same as, and not equal to. You will become very familiar with all of these as you continue to study computer programming, whether it's Java or another language. Okay.